Wedgie.
And now it is time for a word with Ryan. Take it away, Ryan.
Alright, so before this video posted, we were talking about some D&D classes, and apparently not everybody knows the importance of a dick-ass thief. Now, I have played a number of dick-ass thieves before, and while some may believe that the title means that you don't do anything when you're a thief, it's quite the opposite. It means you're doing your job so well that everybody refers to you as a dick-ass. Such things include getting the loot for your party and selling it back to them so they can actually use it at twice its profit, starting fights that you yourself do not participate in, but the remainder of your party are, not realizing that you had started the circumstance, and finally, just being yourself. And that, my friends, is a dick-ass thief.
And this has been a word from Ryan.
To be fair, for context for all of you, I just said that my fighter mage had nearly had his really powerful dragon staff stolen from him by the group's thief. I sort of blasted his ass out the window.
Once again,
with a very large bolt of lightning.
That sounds like a bad thief. A true thief would never be caught with something like that.
Well, I had set a ton of alarms because we were in hostile territory.
He tripped an alarm? Wow, he's even worse.
Magical alarm. Very handy.
Oh, so tempting to buy the hair upgrade.
Buy the frackin' thing.
Nope.
Yeah.
Getting that L'Oreal?
I'm getting Attract Magic.
Yeah,
as
Gary,
well
dude,
as...
you've gotta buy the L'Oreal. You're worth it.
Fuck you. Anyway, we got... Okay, so we got the Attract Magic as well as the Magic Refill. Magic Refill is self-explanatory. The magic bar that you see underneath the spell item right there, that nice little icon up there, yeah, it refills over time. Refills.
That's always handy.
And how about this upgrade with the Pike Ball? I fucking love it.
Doesn't keep you from getting your ass kicked, though.
Nope. But hey, it deals with a lot of damage with the combo of the Hair Whip.
You are just a glorified leaf shield. Woodman is not impressed. When enemies move along.
Really? I thought it was the gem satellite.
It's not even the leaf shield, but it doesn't have 4.
I was gonna say, discount leaf shield.
Discount leaf shield. Alrighty, so we can't get in there yet, but we...
Of course we can't. We need a rotten egg.
I don't remember. Did we speak to Sky yet, or no?
Where do they build puddles at? It's impressive.
Don't know.
I said I was out of questions, but now a whole plethora has just reopened.
Told you. Just needed to wait a
Quiet
little bit.
you don't know me. I only won second place to get here.
Well, at least you're entertaining second place.
Yes.
And there are far worse things that could
That's
be.
debatable. I'm gonna listen to myself later and be like, why do I talk? My wife does that all the time, so it shouldn't be any surprise that I do it too, or the viewers at home, because she does know best.
Woohoo!
She's within hearing distance, isn't she?
She doesn't need to be. She knows. She knows, and she knows that I made this comment to assure everyone at home you are not alone in listening to me right now.
She's that type of wife. I see.
So, the only kind?
Sometimes you need a firm hand to be a good person, or something. I don't know. She hasn't really explained that lesson to me very well.
Whatever, just go with it.
I've been doing it for 2 years, man.
There's a lot of sudden, small, tiny platforming.
This
I was gonna
area
say,
is
Super
painful.
Mario level 8 coming up.
Yeah.
That's right. I wanted to wake up the warp pedestal before we get to do anything else. I just wanted to be sure that I'm heading in the right direction.
You're a terrible
just made those
Belmont. You
little
miss those bats.
Imp things look like they're female.
And that's the point I realized, well, I forgot something. It's a good thing I got this pedestal up and running. We forgot to get our coffee.
We should have saved this point for me to explain the dick-ass thief. This would have been a perfect time for a filler.
Yep.
Now we just gotta settle with the Garlic Jr. saga.
Yep.
What?
Sure do. DBZ reference.
Actually, that's actually one of my favorite sagas, so it kind of hurts that I'm making a joke about it.
I agree.
Yeah.
I love Garlic Jr.
No, so anyway, I guess as a bit of filler, should I
Won't
say?
be that far.
Should I? Well, no, I was gonna say what I said about to Claire after she left yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Oh God. Do it.
Yes. Okay, so Claire, after you left yesterday or the day before or something else, when you left, you said, I'm gonna pull out for now. And what?
Hold on, what is going on here?
Whoa.
Is that an
He's using the
appropriate
bird as a wrench
transition?
to repair the coffee machine.
Yep.
Oh, hold on, stop making dialogue. I want to see what's going on here. What the? So
They
that's
apparently-
how those work.
Apparently with rotten eggs.
Yep.
But anyway, she said, "Oh, I'm going to pull out for now," and I didn't get to say it until after she left. But all I said was, "Next time, use a condom."
So glad I was not present for that.
I thought that it was possibly the best reply ever. Possibly.
Yeah,
Just maybe.
You know, I could have cut here, but I didn't.
You didn't, because you want to make everyone suffer through the same pain. You know
I was
what?
gonna say, we should take. I'm just gonna say for this playthrough, for every filler from now on, we should have good D&D stories, because those never get tiring.
Alright, so, you got a good D&D story. It's one I've heard a couple times. No, here I got one. So, basically, there's, like, a really good playthrough that, and this is just one I've heard, because it's, like, one of those stories that kind of gets passed around the internet and, you know, friends and all that.
Too
So-
late, you've wasted
we're
your
back to the
time. We're
story.
back to plot.
Oh, well. For how long?
Gave the latte. So,
Where the foam
zombie
ends and the
knows
scrambled
his-
egg begins. Lovely.
so now we have
Going to the
plastic
hypno
explosive.
So,
C4.
yeah.
Yep.
Because it doesn't matter how much lock-picking skills you have, C4 will do it better.
Barry Burton is not here. Neither is Joe Valentine. Or Claire Redfield.
Actually, there was a D&D session I did
Yeah,
where every time
you
we went somewhere we weren't supposed to, somebody's just like, you can't go that way. There's a flaming truck in the way.
Yeah, Shantae, you do what that zombie said. Stick that wad into that door.
Oh, I just got that.
That's exactly what he said. Word for word.
Wow.
They're not even trying anymore.
Were they ever?
As Shantae tries desperately not to get crabs.
But anyway, since I've got a bit of a segue here, so yeah, so apparently this playthrough was happening somewhere in the D&D verse of people playing, and they were doing everything right, and the DM was getting kind of pissed because their rolls were getting really good, And so they're back at town, like they're splitting up the loot and they're, you know, making negotiations with the townspeople, and they're getting like even better and just better and better and better rolls. Like they've made all the right choices, like everything's just gone so well. So the DM's starting to get a little irritated because like nothing is like there's even starting to go against his against, you know, what he has for the plot, and they're still winning even when he tries to make things really hard. So eventually he gets all irritated when they get back to town one time, and he starts to make all these dice rolls. And then he announces, and if anybody's played D&D, he announces that the Tarrasque has awoken.
Oh god.
And so of course, you know, these guys are not prepared at all. So basically what happens is they're trying to wail on it and do as much damage as they can, and it's really just not happening. So one guy, one dwarf decides that the only thing to do is to have the half-orc barbarian throw him into the Tarrasque.
Oh boy.
This sounds like a solid man.
Yeah, and so he does that, and then proceeds to get enough crit rolls to kill it from the inside.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh god.
Oh, the DM must have been so
Dies in the
pissed.
process. He dies in the process, but he killed
He
it
dies
from
a
the
martyr.
inside.
It was proven.
He dies a savior.
Yep.
Savior of the
impressive.
people. And apparently all the dwarf had really done to, in the first place, through half of the dungeons, was just drink and get stupidly drunk.
Speaking of dungeons, this is my favorite dungeon.
Oh jeez. There's skeletons in this one. I'm terrified.
Yeah, I don't want
These
to
are just, Oh, by the
Turn
way,
into
if
a
you're in your
tombstone.
elephant form, you can crash those tombstones, because if you leave them alone, they'll come back to life.
Lovely.
Yep.
Play.
There are those
I'm sure-
types of skeletons.
I'm assuming you found that out the hard way.
Oh yeah,
You're not
flashy
even
colors.
trying anymore with the flashy colors, aren't you?
Nope.
I love that GIF personally.
Wow.
Is
That
that a
necromancer
boss
was
battle?
I was gonna say that necromancer was about to cast bones on you. You're gonna see how it feels now.
Nope.
Oh.
He just cashes.
Good thing you're better. Good thing
Nah,
you're
he
better than
just-
he is.
Yeah, he just casts Vaporize into a tiny puddle.
I tend to avoid those spells personally. I've never found a good instance for vaporize into a tiny bubble. It's on my spell list, but I don't want it.
Ouch. Ouch.
Probably do your best to not die.
Yeah. I take care of myself at the top of this section. I think. No, I don't. God damn. I'm a reckless fool.
That sounds about right for you.
Time to be an elephant! Time to kill! Kill! Kill everything in sight!
Can't you just use the elephant on him?
You can't use the elephant dash on the skeleton because it actually takes 3 hits from the elephant dash. I find in this area it's best to just avoid these guys, but
Of course.
alright. Now I gotta
find
deal
in
with
life-
this asshat.
Conflict is best resolved not conflicting, but in video games it makes for terrible progress. There we go.
Yes.
And speech impediments.
Quiet you.
You shall not
Nice.
take this from me.
You got a key. And this dungeon is key heavy. Because there's one section
Of
in this
course it is.
dungeon that you have to use like 4 keys to get to a certain section to find
What's
an
with
area
the-
where you have to... Oh, that's a gimmick of this dungeon. You have to shut these eyes because they change rooms, or they change the layout of the rooms in the dungeon. I love dungeons like these.
I love this room. Please tell me this room respawns every time you do that combination.
No. Unfortunately, no.
How about every time you load into the game?
No. I think there
That
may
would be
be a
too
glitch
easy.
for that, but...
I am not disappointed. How dare you?
Yeah.